Hello, it's me again. We're going to talk about cooking chicken. Chicken's healthy. Nobody can complain about that. But chicken is also safe. Nowadays, the modern thought is you don't rinse off your chicken. And the silly reason you don't rinse it off is you don't want to splatter what possible bacteria might be on it around your kitchen. Well, after you rinse your chicken off, wipe up the splatters. My mother would have a hissy fit if I didn't rinse off my chicken before I cooked it. Do what you want. It's your choice. I don't know. I will never not rinse off my chicken. It could have been on the floor. It could have been, who knows, but rinse it off. I prepared some spices. This is salt, pepper, cumin. I always use cumin. It's so healthy. And smoked paprika. You don't have to use the smoked paprika. I just have so much of it, I use it. And then I'm just going to, while my pot is heating up, I put some olive oil in there, and I learned how to use my pressure cooker. I don't know. I had just a brain zap that day. But I'm just going to put it, for now, on saute. It's going to saute for 10 minutes. That's not enough time. I'm going to give myself about 20 minutes. About 10 minutes on each. Well, I just want to give myself plenty of time. While I'm waiting for that to heat up, I'm going to rub this on my chicken, and make sure you rub inside too. Be liberal. Don't be stingy with your rub. Rub it, rub-a-dub-dub. 3 men in a tub. Okay. Oh, I put it all on this side. Come on. Well, that's the breast. I guess that's where it needs to be. And I'm not going to tell you how much I put in there because I don't know. I just eyeball the chicken. This is a 3-pound chicken. And I bought it from a local organic farm, humanely raised and humanely finished. Whenever you can, support. If you have a farm like that near you, support them. One of these days, the government could end up outlawing such things. I don't know, the government's getting so, we can't even ship stuff outside the states now because of the government. But China can. I mean, if China had an office here, they'd be able to ship it. I'm sorry, this is not a political speech. Chicken. I'm waiting for that to get good and hot. Now let me talk about chicken for a minute. It's healthy. It's easy. Once I get this, I should have had that hot. Once I get this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to brown it all over. And then I'm going to pressure cook it 6 minutes per pound. This is a 3-pound chicken. We're going to pressure cook it for 18 minutes and then let it settle down for 15 minutes. So it's going to take us about 33 minutes total cook time. Then I'm going to add things to it. But I'm just trying to get the chicken. Once you've got the chicken cooked, it'll do anything you want. Now, when this gets hot, it's going to beep. I'm going to, let's see, can you see? Yeah, you can see it, and you'll see it in just a minute. I should have started it sooner. Sorry about that. I might cut this wait time out if it's very much longer. We're at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. And I'm saying that out loud in case I want to find where to cut it off at. I feel it getting hot. So we're going to brown it on this side, and then I'll flip it over. I'm going to brown it on this side. Then I'm going to take some of this chicken broth. I can't touch it, but you can see it there. I'm going to take maybe about 2 cups. I'm just going to cover the bottom and raise it up just a little bit. I'm going to put this in breast side up. We can make the chicken dance while we're waiting. I'm trying to entertain you. Sorry about that. Sorry, little fella. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I could sing you a song. But back to organic and, oh, it says it's hot. Never mind. No time for that now, folks. I'm gonna start with the breast side. Whoa. Okay. I'm gonna let that sit for a couple minutes. I'm gonna wash my hands while that's happening. What was I about to tell you about? Oh, the organic farms. We were so blessed because there's an organic vegetable farm near us. And I tell you, here's what the government's doing to us. They used to raise eggs. We used to get our farm fresh eggs from them, but the government has cracked down on them so hard now about what they can and cannot feed their chickens because everything in their garden is organic. But there's certain things they can't feed their chickens. And there's certain feed that they just said it's just too hard. They're just going to raise eggs for themselves. But they have a relationship with a nearby farm. And in case you're in Louisville, it's called Rivercrest Farms. They raise beef and chickens. And like I said, they're raised humanely. And they finish them humanely. The reason is very important it's more important to have humanely raised and finished meat, because when they take your meat or your animal to these commercial finishing places, and I use that word finishing, really killing the way they're killed, and they're frightened. The animals are treated like animals. They're herded. They're bunched together. They're kept like they're kept in a pen for about 6 months, just sitting there, collected so tight that they can't move because they're feeding them all kinds of stuff to fatten them up for 6 more months. Then they take them to the killing stalls, and the animals are just terrified. And that releases hormones into the meat. Just like if you get frightened, you get this adrenaline, and it rushes all through your body. And that's when they kill them, when they're full of that adrenaline. And guess who gets the adrenaline and all the bad hormones? Whoever eats that meat. It gets passed on. It doesn't go away. So I'm going to turn this baby over. Maybe I should have done this a different way. Let me just use this. I'll just grab his leg. Come on. All right, I touched it. I couldn't. Now see how pretty that looks? Can you see that? No, we can't. How's that look? I should have gotten this a little bit closer. Here we go. Next step I do is I'm going to wash my hands again. I'm going to touch it. We're almost finished. This is my favorite brand. I've shown you before. The Pacific Foods Organic Free Range Chicken Broth. And again, free range because you want to know that they've had a good life. Because if they had a good life, they're going to give you good life when you eat of their meat. Just open this. I'm just going to pour in. So you see in the side there, let's see, I'm going to show you how much I'm going to pour in. Just over here. Don't rinse off your seasoning. I poured it over the side again. What is wrong? I always do something wrong. Yeah, I think I put in about half of that. This is 32 ounces, so I put about 15 ounces or maybe a little more. I've got to dry this off because I poured over the edge, trying to avoid hitting the, whoop. Didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Okay, just want to make sure this is good and dry. Okay, now I'm going to show you again the correct way. I'm going to show you how to start your pressure cooker. Here we go. Put the lid on. Do you remember the old-fashioned ones? Some of you that are my age probably grew up with the kind that they had to put on the stove. And you'd hear the rattle. Okay, now we're going to, I have to cancel this because I want to pressure cook. So I hit pressure cook and I want it for 18 minutes. So I'm going to push this button, 18 minutes, leave it alone. And you're done. And in about 32 minutes, I'm going to have a fully cooked chicken. Hallelujah, praise Yahushua for the wonders of science. I love you.